So, ladies and gentlemen, we're back in the Bezza. So, this is a little bit of the reason why I chose this over the Saga MC3, for example. So, the first reason is the sheer amount of room. This is basically what I see. This is my eye position, so you can see like this is my rear view mirror, and then when I'm driving, my head is up here because I'm relatively tall. I'm 180 centimeters, and so normally my phone would be here, and unfortunately I still can't see the dials. So this is my main information screen. Here's my tire pressure monitoring system. Okay, there we go. And so this is basically my view when I'm driving. So I get all the information that I need. If I need to look at the mirrors, I do this and I do this. If I need to look at my speed, I have to nose down a little bit and do this. If I want to look at my phone, it's within the thirds view if you have like the 1/3 on your camera. So this is within the thirds. This is for transmission and oil temps. This is for tire pressure monitoring system. This is navigation, music, and all that stuff. And this is just the temps and AC. So this is the first superiority compared to the Proton Saga, because in the Proton Saga, because I'm a tall guy, my head is here. Whatever I did, I could not manage to adjust how the Proton Saga took me in. This is the main problem that I had with it. So my head would be up here, and I would have to do this. So this is this is me looking straight, and then this is me looking down. I'm too tall for the Proton, so I would have to recline the chair back in order to get the correct eye line. So that's not ideal, because when you're driving, ideally you want to be able to reach the steering wheel with your arm not fully locked. This is close to locking, but it's not fully locked. There's still a bend in my elbow right here. If your arm reaches this kind of full lock, this is actually going to inhibit smooth driving, because imagine right now my arm is cocked. There's a bit of an L shape in it at the 3 o'clock position, and then if you go straight, it's still got a little bit of bend in it. Oh, hello NPC. So you do want a bit of bend in your arm at 12 o'clock. Same goes to your left arm. You can see there's a bit more bend in it. That is ideal. You do not want it to be like this. This is dangerous, because what happens is, if you lock your elbow when you're driving straight, and then you only limit it to this, you can't turn more than 90 degrees. And then if you want to transition straight to doing this, you have to unlock your elbow, which is going to take a few milliseconds. That is a little bit of time that sometimes you cannot afford to waste. So the second part of why I chose this Bezza is to do with this center part here. In the Saga, the screen is up here, and so you can kind of imagine. Let me grab my fanny pack. In the Saga MC3, the screen is up here, so that takes away like most of my view, and my eyes are up here. So in this, you put the camera down a bit into my driving position. There's nothing impeding my view. If you put it up to here, yeah, this is my eye line, so there's nothing impeding my view. There's no like big there's no big, what do you call it, there's no big screen taking up this part, and also it's dazzling at night. With this, everything is within thirds. I don't have to look to see my speed and my temps. and I can listen to the exhaust for the RPMs. I don't have to look down. And then I have my nav here, and I have my radio. So this is the third reason why I chose this thing, because look, I can change it to a better radio with a much lower budget compared to what do you call it, compared to the Saga. Yes, the Saga does come with a better stock radio, but I am the kind of person who will immediately want their own radio with the features that they want for themselves. So I have no idea if this is recording through the microphone here, because I was playing music through this radio a moment ago. If it is, the quality will very surely be horrible. So, yes. So the other reason why I chose this, physical AC controls. Very important, because sometimes when you're going very fast, you want to be able to turn this right there, like that. That's it. You want to leave the blower on, you want to turn the AC off. I forgot if the Proton has a physical AC control, but that's one of the reasons why. So, I will admit, the manual shift is kind of horrible, because in the Civic previously, I had the distance to shift was literally just here. This was all you needed to change gears. And right now is down here, which is quite a distance. That's not ideal. But one more thing, the sixth reason why is because pedal placement. This pedal placement is similar to a Vios. They have the brakes, you have the clutch, you have the gas. The brakes in this thing are smaller than the standard Vios, but I suppose they are standard for most Toyota and Daihatsu cars. So you can see that here there is a gap. In the Proton, I do not understand why they insisted on making the gas pedal recessed so far that when you press the gas, something in the chassis comes up and hits your foot before you can get to the end of your travels. I know that's to prevent you from just full sending it, pressing down, and then going red line. Yes, I am that kind of driver. You will see that in the next part. But all my gripes have to do with, most of my gripes have to do with this. In the Proton, I do not have a video for that, unfortunately. I'll try to get one. The pedal position is horrendous. I can't press the brakes properly. I can't get the gas pedal press all the way to the ground, and there's a little bump down here. I don't know who designed it. It gives me cramps. The problem with me is that I have size 13 shoes. So, these are size 13 UK. So they are pretty large. And these are pretty much the only shoes that I can get regularly, which are Carrymores that come in that precise size. So these are great for driving. The sole is flat, no ridges, so you can slip off the clutch on and off pretty easy. So that's good. Yeah. And also, this is currently the only manual below 1,000 ringgit. Sorry, 1,000 ringgit, yeah. This is currently the only manual car below 100,000 ringgit. And manual is the best. Come on, guys. Give me back my 1.3. Give me back my 1.3, what do you call it? The Bezza used to have a 1.3 manual. They got rid of it. So yeah, I'm here with the 1.0 version, unfortunately. So, hold on. All of this is just from a driver's seat perspective. Right now, I'm a really tall guy and I'm actually pretty comfortable. This is something the Saga unfortunately does not get right for the feet and the pedal section. The Saga is more comfortable on the seats, and unfortunately it loses out on the headroom. So yes, that is the reason why. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This is just part 1. The drive review comes up next.